Somebody told me I had to sing first.
Sing, Reverend, sing.
I guess it's more than appropriate to do that. I've been in the storm too long. Too long, way too long. Oh, Lord, please let me have a little more time to breathe. I'd like to draw your attention to the book of Jonah, the 3rd chapter, the few of the following verses. Now the word of the Lord came to Jonah the 2nd time, saying, Arise, go to Nineveh, the great city, and proclaim to it to the proclamation which I am giving to tell you. So Jonah arose and went to Nineveh according to the word of the Lord. Now Nineveh was an exceedingly great city, and 3 days' walk. We like to use for a subject, a God of a second chance. As we begin to read this chapter of Jonah, our heart began to be filled with gladness, just knowing that there is a God of a second chance. When we look at our present life situations and all the hustle and the bustle that we go through on a daily basis, I found joy in knowing that all that I was going through, there still was a second chance. Not only was there a second chance, but as I got the reading in this chapter, I found out not only was he a God of a second chance, but he is a God of a 3rd and 4th chance. When we go through our situations in life, there is no reason to feel the way we feel now, knowing that he's a God of a second chance. And here, as we read in this chapter, we had to go back a little bit in order to really get this thing together. Here is a man by the name of Jonah. For here in the 3rd chapter, we see that the word of the Lord came unto Jonah, saying to Jonah, Jonah, go down into the city of Nineveh and tell the people of Nineveh that I am angry with them. But here we find, as we read, that Jonah disobeyed what the Lord said. Because Jonah went on to do what Jonah wanted to do. But the Bible tells me what Jonah did was Jonah packed his luggage and ran onto a ship. The Bible tells me as Jonah got on the ship and the ship set sail, Jonah went to the bottom of the ship and fell asleep. The Bible said that as the ship began to sail, the Lord got angry because Jonah got on the ship and did not obey. But they tell me that as the ship began to sail, the water began to rage. But here on this ship there was some God-sent men, because the men began to wonder, Lord, why is this sea enraged with us? And here as we look, the men on the ship all got together and started asking the question. I kind of had to wonder how is it that they figured and woke up Jonah. And that Jonah, what is it that we can do to calm this sea? Jonah said, listen here. I know this is happening because of what I've done. But what I tell you boys to do, pick me up and throw me over. And the men still concerned with their souls. They turned back and asked the Lord, said, Lord, if we should throw him overboard, if his blood gonna be required at our hands. Then Jonah said, well, if you want this sea to cease, pick me up and throw me over.